Hey, what's going on, folks? Josh here with Brain Jacket Audio, coming at you with a quick little video on the D major chord tones, because I think that's a pretty cool thing to break down a little bit, or at least show you what they are, because I know they're pretty useful to know kind of chord tones. Chord tones come from your root, third, and fifth, and that's what makes up a chord, and that's where you get the term triads. Just three notes. So let's go ahead and just go through the D major scale. So as far as the chords, I think those are nice to know too. So you got your D, you got your D major, go over to your E minor, all right, then hit your F sharp minor, to G major, A major, B minor, and then you kind of go over here to your C sharp diminished. And then we'll go back to D. And notice I did use this chord position. It's your C position, your C shape. So D major in a C shape. We'll talk more about that at the very end. Kind of, most of the time you don't play these, but once in a while they are nice. So let's go ahead and jump into the chord tones. So where they're at. So when you're in D major, your root note is on that A string 5th fret. And we're going to use our pinky for this first one. So there's your root. And I'll throw up the tabs here, some diagrams. So you got your root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. All right, so that's what we're working with. Root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. So just say that out loud to get it ingrained in you. And then the second position, that's in your C shape. We're going to move on over to the A shape. If you guys want to deep dive on the where those shapes come from, there's plenty of stuff out there, guys. I'm just kind of going across these chord tones because they're really nice to know for if you're trying to come up with a melody or maybe incorporate some of them in your soloing. And it's good to have your home bases. You can kind of look at them like that, kind of the safety net spots that you can go back to. So again, we got root on that first C shape, root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. All right, now the second position is in your A shape. And we got root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. All right, so let's do that one more time. The A shape, root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. All right, so that's what we're working with. Now let's take it up to the G shape. So we're going to go back with the pinky, back on that E string, 10th fret. So we got root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th, root. All right, so we get multiple octaves here. Root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th, and another root. So that's pretty cool on that position. So again, in the G shape, and that G shape looks like this, but I mean, my God, no one plays this. Like, this is insane. Like you're not going to use that necessarily, if you do, that's cool. It's the same way of like this. This is more usable though than that G, I feel like, for, personal preference. But anywho, back doing the G shape is, throw up the diagram there, but you got root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th, root. Sweet. So let's take it up to the E shape. All right, so same starting spot. 10th fret, E string, root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th, root. Alright, so let's try that one more time. Remember, from that E shape, D major. So E major. It gets confusing, so especially if you're just starting out, this would confuse the hell out of me. So you're playing your D major up here. Try to angle this down maybe just a little bit more. Whoa. Will it let me? It won't let me. That's okay. Hopefully you guys can see that just fine though. So we're going to go again. Root, 3, 5. Root, 3, 5. Root. I know there's a couple bad notes in there, but root, 3, 5. Root, 3, 5. Root. And guys, you know, again, you can incorporate that into your playing, into your solos, into writing, you know, melody lines. So, and the last thing was incorporating, for instance, that C shape. Like I said, not a lot of people might use it like that, but it's just a color, you know, just something to pull out on the palette. But let's say you're doing a jam in D. And again, you know, G's the 4th chord in D major. There's a very popular song that might go something like this. So if someone's playing it down here, right, you can jump up and hit the... Whoa, 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 whoa. So you can jump up here. And then I like to catch this G. Well, folks, hopefully that helps a little bit. At least get your D major scale mapped out a little bit better. Kind of see where those chord tones can come in handy, you know, when you're playing up here. Again, it's kind of like looking at it like home base. You know, it's a home base, woo, kind of safety net kind of a thing. I say safety net. It's just it's a, you know, a little cozy home that you can go back to. So, guys, hopefully you learned something. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy. See ya.